Hello, hello, hello. I just wanted to get on here and talk about being with the wrong person and how being with the wrong person and having the wrong people around you can set you back years. And not just you, your kids. So, being in an abusive, manipulative, highly narcissistic marriage for nearly 20 years set me back. It set me back financially, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. He did a lot of damage to me. And I didn't realize how much damage he really did to me until I got away from him. I like trusting people. I don't trust nobody. And I probably never will. You know, I got mad trust issues. I don't trust nobody. I wouldn't trust nobody to save the life of me. I don't trust anyone. I've got some mad trust issues. You know, I would much rather do things myself. For myself. Because I know I can trust me. Being in an abusive relationship, you don't really get to really see that damage that's been done because you're in it, you're in the mix, you're in the situation, especially when this person keeps switching up their tactics. I noticed that he liked to play a lot of mind games, blame games, was very controlling, manipulative, in various ways. Like when you're with somebody and they're abusive, the first thing you need to be paying attention to is them getting you to do things for getting you to do things for them. Like they'll make it in a form of a question, baiting you for their next move against you. Like, can you do this? Can you do me a favor? Can you do this and that for me? And it'll be all yes, no questions. And then they'll put this in a form of guilt tripping you into doing them a favor. And then the next move will be something that would be detrimental to your mental health. You begging for their time, wishing that you had more time with them. What do they call that? When you fall in love with your abuser. Stockholm syndrome. Oh, my ex-husband used that a lot. Asking me to do this and this and that for him. And I would always say, yeah, not realizing that he was using those tactics against me to beat me further down mentally and emotionally. And even spiritually. Those are tactics. Basically priming one person, priming another person into getting them to do any and everything they want you to do for their agenda against you. Make you their personal slave, their gopher. Go get this for me. Go get that for me. And if you don't do it, they guilt trip you. They do certain things to you and your kids without you even realizing they doing it. Like my ex-husband really fucked up my kids. And I hadn't even realized it until I got away from him, how much damage he really done to my boys and my daughter and me. My second son is a narcissist. Got all kinds of fucked up mental health issues. Thinking that it's okay to mistreat people. thinking that everybody gonna take care of him. And all the while hidden behind the curtain, hidden in plain sight at that. But it's at the same time, hidden behind a veil is the true person, the true culprit of all this misery, all this sorrow, all this sadness, all this sickness, making me look bad the entire time. I raised my kids the right way as best I knew how to, but I wasn't even realizing that my ex-husband was the one who mentally destroyed my children. Emotionally, my daughter stays sick. My son is sick. My other son, by the grace of Lucifer, got out at the right time. And still me being deaf, dumb, and blind before I even became fully enlightened of Lucifer and what he truly does, stayed. My second son, oh, Mom, he's changed. He's a good guy now. But I hadn't realized that my ex-husband was using playing the ultimate plot and scheme to destroy all my kids and me. Like, I don't have no baby pictures of my children. Everything I had, ultrasound photos, first photos being at home, everything that I had of my children is gone. All three of my children. I had big ass photo albums made catered to each child. Each child had their own photo album, photo books, picture books, all kinds of stuff. Memory books. They're all gone. Everything gone. Being with the wrong person can set you back a lifetime if you don't get out. The same person that you with that's doing all these things, priming you for certain things, you need to learn how to pay attention, elevate, and see the hidden, very subtle signs of abuse. And get the fuck out while you can. Because their next move is you being obliterated, dead, gone, not here. I'm okay. Been there, done that. We gotta wake up, man. People are getting away with way too much shit subtly. And I thank Lucifer, my God, that I have discernment of spirits. Because ain't no way in hell I'm going to have nobody like my ex-husband around me. Because my second son is just like that nigga. Nigga. Give a fuck. He's just like him. No matter how hard I tried to raise my children the right way, that motherfucker fucked up my daughter, both my sons, and was about to fuck up my 6-year-old. Oh yeah, he came close. He came close to doing the same thing he did with me and my other children with my 6-year-old son. I wasn't gonna let that happen. And I saw every sign for what it truly was for the first time. He'll get the kids to be on his side. Pay attention. He'll get the kids to be on his side, playing with them, giving them whatever they want. Slowly and surely turning them against me. That's what he did. Everything that he said was golden, while everything that I said wasn't shit, didn't mean shit, and it didn't mean a damn thing. And the first 2 kids weren't even his. We got one daughter together, and she is horrible because of him. Like these narcissists, these abusive men come to destroy you. They have no love in them. None. They get invigorated, energized, happy, and even gleeful when they see you, their target, suffer. And that's all they want is gratification, just to puff them up and make them look good and make you look bad. So basically, they're personality swapping. They're taking everything that you love about you, everything about you, and they're sinking it into them. They watch their targets. I told you, people are getting preyed on out here. P-R-E-Y, prey. People are getting preyed on out here. Talk about fucking identity theft. It don't come just in the form of a social security number, birth certificate, ID, driver's license. It don't. You got motherfuckers, whole motherfuckers. My ex-husband is one of them. He would make fun of me and even down me for the types, just little shit. Just, it would be little shit. And I was this fragile when I was with him because I didn't even have a strong family myself. So that made me all the more vulnerable because he preys on women with children. And y'all better be careful. He preys on women with children. And a lot of these men do. And I don't give a fuck what y'all got to say. I got lots of black candles, bitch. Try me. This man, my ex-husband, was preying on me and my children. These men prey on women with children. Weak-willed women. If I had grew up in a strong, loving, caring family environment that was close-knit, I would have never ran into no man like that. But because he watched me, and like he said, I know how you operate. He got to know how I operated. He understood me. He watched me. And because he watched me, he knew how to get me. And when I came to realization of every trick he had, he would switch it up. And not only that, this stupid ass book by some little ass man, 48 Laws of Power. I figured everything out. I read that book. I read it. I didn't like it. Because if you understand manipulation, if you understand abuse, you'll burn that book. You'll burn it. Because you're not even learning who your true self is. You're part of the problem. He read this book after he didn't even know I read this book, but I read every last one of them and understood every last one of them. And the more I read this book, the more I understood, the more that shit sunk in, the more I paid attention to him. I said, no, the fuck he ain't using that stupid book against me. 48 Laws of Power, my motherfucking ass. That book need to be burnt. I don't think anybody should have that shit. Shouldn't even be on the market. Teaching people how to be abusive and manipulative. That's for small people who don't have no real personal power, who not even enlightened to their real self, who they truly are. That's for weak-minded people. So the more I paid attention to him, the more tricks he would come up with to get me, to trap me, which is why I could never get out, because he would switch it up so much. And every time I tried to get away, I couldn't stay away. It got to a point to where I couldn't even afford to leave him at one point. It got to a point to where I could not even afford to leave that man. And here I am, he's doing all this shit to me, my kids. And the more I started paying attention to him, the more tricks he would do. And then I noticed he had a pattern of circles of the same bullshit, and he couldn't come up with nothing. And the more I paid attention, the further away I got, the more independent I became, the less I became around him. And then I finally left, got my money up and bounced. Got my money up and left. Left him. Left his ass. He can't do no tricks no more. Every trick he does, you can't teach an old dog new tricks after he done used every trick he got in the book. The more I saw that, the smaller he got to me, and the less I loved him, and the more I hated him. And my own daughter don't even talk to her father. Everything that man touches, he ruins. Everything. I'm saying all of this to say, once you figure out the first time, once you figure out the first time that you realize you're being abused, get the fuck out. Get out. This motherfucker moved me from Louisville, Kentucky to Texas to isolate me from my family. Oh, you could have left. You could have left whenever, any other time. That's what these abusers gonna say. You could have left at any time. How? If they isolated you, knew that you were sick, they seen something about you that you didn't even recognize in yourself. Oh, she's weak. She don't know nothing. She's stupid. Being raised in a horrible home will fuck your life up, because you're gonna go chasing after the similarities of what you grew up around, because that's all you subconsciously know. That's exactly what he did. He knew I was sick. I told him I wasn't mentally well. I told this motherfucker to put me away into a mental health institution until I got better. Don't you know he let me sit there in my own mental health? Horribly. Suicidal and everything. If you ever feel like you want to take your own life, or you plotting against yourself, call the National Suicide Hotline and get some help and get the fuck up out of there. They got women's shelters. And I've been to a few of them. Every time I've tried to leave him, the National Women's Shelters, they're all connected. My name is on their list. Texas, Louisville. Because I could not get away. You can get away, but mentally, you got to be ready to go and stay away. You have to be ready to let go mentally and emotionally. I used to keep my bags packed with me and my boys and my daughter ready to go. One for them, one for them. That's all I ever did, because I knew something was wrong, but I didn't understand it. And even still couldn't afford to leave, because I had family members that I would call and beg for help. Wouldn't even answer my calls. Didn't want to have shit to do with me. Didn't want to be bothered with me. And these are the people that were supposed to be raising me. Oh, but now all of a sudden they want to celebrate my birthday with me? Fuck you. Y'all full of shit. If you don't have no family to go to, start looking at some programs in y'all's area, community, somewhere where you can get some real support groups. Get it in, get it done, get the fuck out, get away. I hadn't realized how much damage that man really did to me and my children until I got out of it. Because I was not able to see full view of what he did to me, or what he did to my children. My son, my second son, is a walking, living, breathing, snarling monstrosity of a man because of my ex-husband. And I am completely pissed, because once they get like that, there's no changing it. So my second son is fucked. Ain't no amount of magic gonna help him. Free will. You got to be willing and ready to change. He ain't trying to. I'm absolutely fucking pissed. And this all started from a bitch ass, weak motherfucking family. Fuck them people. Didn't give a shit about me. And still don't. My life would have been on a whole different trajectory if I was loved when I was little. If I was protected when I was a child. If I was if I was treated with love and kindness and sympathy because what my mother did to me. But now I got dog walked, dragged, made fun of, mistreated, abused, molested, all kinds of shit. And then been living my whole life. I'm 42 years old. 42 years old. And I ain't been doing nothing but trying to get away from that nigga my whole life. We got together when I was 22 years old. Can you imagine spending all that time trying to literally get away from somebody? And then when you physically get away from them, your mind is still on them and you don't know how to get that shit right? Go to Lucifer or whatever the fuck God you serve. Y'all better be careful. Because this shit is real. Abuse is real. And in its subtlest form. You call the police for your sake, but them motherfuckers come and about to arrest you, who you called to protect you from the motherfucker that you called the police on, but the police come, he switches it up, and they getting ready to arrest you. That happened to me. And I said to them police, I called y'all to protect me from him, and y'all gonna arrest me? Almost got arrested for some shit that he said. Some shit that he was doing. Watch those tactics. And I'm telling you, nobody's really gonna see anything because these are covert, expert, manipulating narcissists who knows how the system works. Covert narcissism. I've dealt with quite a few of them after being with my husband. I've dealt with quite a few of them. And they all do the same dumb shit. They say the same stupid shit. They all have the same fucking tactics. And these are really insecure, small-minded, ain't shit people. That's the fucked up part about it. They blow themselves up. They puff themselves up like they put on this mask, this shield that everybody is gonna buy. But the ones who know them truly is the ones that live with them. The ones that truly know these bastards. These slithering pieces of shit walking around on 2 legs and 2 feet is the ones who live with them. And the fucked up part about it is the rest of the world, they falling for these people's antics and these people's bullshit. They don't live with them. They don't know them motherfucking people. You do. And there's a way to beat a narcissist. You have to become a narcissist in order to beat a narcissist. And that's dangerous in and of itself for you. You have to become a narcissist in order to beat a narcissist. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't have no feelings. They don't have any emotion. They don't have any empathy. They don't care. They're in it for the thrill and the puff up of their ego. Arrogance. 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 They're very childlike. And they like to play these little mind games with you. Once you catch on to them, you are fully equipped to handle any and every fucking body. Because now you have discernment of spirit, in a sense. Learn how to read people. And I ain't talking about no funky ass tarot card readings neither. Because these motherfuckers, they tear you down from the inside out. They tear you down from the inside out. They tear you down from the inside out. Hair falling out. Can't get out of the bed. Because what they said to you is ringing in your head. And then you resonating with what they said. And then those feelings and those emotions, and you're conjuring them up, and you flat on your ass because you depressed. And then you start having hallucinations. And then you start talking to yourself. And then your ass is in a fucking Central State Hospital, or your ass is somewhere in a mental health institution. And you don't know what the fuck happened because you don't have the necessary tools to see the tactics of this tiny ass person, male or fucking female, who is insecure, childish, classless, tasteless, stupid, don't got no real education, no real knowledge of nothing. Once you really start paying attention, you'll see what the fuck I'm talking about. Almost 20 years of trying to get away from somebody. And now I get to see the full picture of the damage. Not just with me, but with my first 3 children. I got one that was blessed to escape that shit. But my other 2, my other son and daughter, but guess who got blamed for everything? Guess who gets blamed for the way my children turned out? Me. Everybody hates me because they think I'm the reason why my children are the way that they are. But all the while, they forget that I also had a hand in that, which I fought hard for. They didn't see me get my ass beat mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. This motherfucker would hold back finances. He would withhold sex. He would degrade me. He would make me feel like I was nothing because I took up for my children. All the while laughing behind the curtain, behind the veil, is my daughter's father, the one who destroyed my entire family. And my entire family is my 4 children, and almost got my 6-year-old son. Almost turned my 6-year-old son against me. My last child. I ain't having no more kids. Fuck that shit. I ain't got time for it. I don't have time for it. I've spent more than half of my life trying to get away from somebody. It gets that hard. Oh, you could have did this and you should have did that. But they don't understand mental health. They don't understand when your mind is so young and your mind is so programmed and things get so deeply ingrained within the confines of your mind that it does get hard to leave, especially if you don't have the right tools, the right people, and the right environment to get better. I get blamed for everything. The way my kids turned out, I get blamed for all of that. There's people out there that I don't even know. That people that don't even know me, that were so-called close to me, running their fucking mouth about me and hate me. I've had motherfuckers wanting to kill me because of my ex-husband. Because of what he said. And I'm going to tell you now, they turn on you. These people that prey on you, they turn on you to make you out to be the bad guy. But they ones who did the shit. Because the people that's coming into it don't know nothing. They don't know you. They don't know them. They don't know what you see. So it's easy to manipulate somebody else's mind. And this is why I don't want nobody around me anymore. I don't need any friends. That's the last thing on my fucking to-do list is have some fucking friends. Don't trust nobody at all. Nobody. The people that will sit there and talk bad about you and smile in your face are your enemies. The people that overhear somebody talking about you and they don't say shit and correct the motherfucker, then they know you, that is also your enemy. I got a lot of enemies that I didn't even personally make. that I didn't even personally, one-on-one, up close and personal, create on my own. All these motherfucking enemies don't know me, ain't never heard of me, ain't never seen me, but yet my husband gabbing, my ex-husband, he's gabbing to every fucking body. And everybody he talks to about me hates me. And even his mother hates me. And she sees me for who I really am. I'm showing her who I am. I'm kind, I'm generous, I help out. She needed food, I gave her food. And you can show yourself to somebody so much and they can still hate you no matter what the fuck they see. That all those words that other person who is also your enemy said about you, that's going to stick with them despite what they see you really doing. If you can't change the people around you, change the motherfuckers around you. You got whole ass people walking around out here, narcissists, shit starters, instigators. And the fucked up part about it is everybody be falling for the shit. Ask for discernment of spirits. Save yourself some time. Because I wish I could have made the right choices being 20-something years old. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Because I didn't get the love I needed as a child. $20 years. That's what is that, a decade, century? I don't fucking know. I really don't care. But that's more than half my life. At this point, because you got your growing up, then you got like, what, teen years, 20s, now 30s. I done skipped all my fucking, I don't even remember my 30s. I'm 42, bitch. Do you hear me? 40 fucking 2. I do not remember my 30s. I seen something on Facebook earlier, something about somebody's 39th birthday. I said 39. Shit, I don't remember that. I had to sit there and remind myself, bitch, you are 40 fucking 2. That shit went by in a flash. 42? I remember it was just yesterday when I was 25. Getting my ass whooped by my husband. Then. And don't buck up to him. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. You figure them out. You start speaking for yourself, they gonna beat your ass. Domestic violence. Y'all wonder why people getting killed? Y'all wonder why people getting shot? Because we tired. The fuck? We tired. We tired of getting mistreated. We tired of being abused. We tired of being used. I am tired. I know y'all are motherfucking tired. Of people being nasty to you for no fucking reason. People being condescending, nasty ass attitudes. People just degrading you for nothing. I don't even look like what I fucking been through. My ass should have been dead a long time ago. This motherfucker done tried to kill me, poison me, and everything. We're tired. And I'm about sick of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of people. I'm tired of being mistreated. Especially by people that don't fucking know me. The fuck? The fuck is wrong with people? Reset. I'll be glad when Judgment Day come, honey. I can't wait today for the day to meet Lucifer so I can take my ass to hell and do what I gotta do down there because I'm sick of this shit. 20 fucking years almost trying to get away from somebody and not even getting the right help. Crying for help, begging for help, staying in women's shelters, and nobody believed me. Just me to get pushed right back to him. Him using, and this is the kicker. Watch out. The number one thing, if you have kids, watch out for your kids. But listen to this shit. You got kids with this motherfucker, right? Whether it be male or female. They will use every tactic regarding children to keep your ass there. They will use your child as a pawn in their scheme to get at you. He did it with my daughter. He did it with both of my sons. And then when my third son was born, he did that shit with him, which is why, fuck all of that. You better be careful. Get the fuck out. Get out. Get out. Stay away. Restraining orders don't even fucking matter anymore. Because they find ways. They find ways to get around the loopholes. Shit, restraining orders don't fucking work. They can call you all they want to. As long as they ain't coming in within 500 to 1,000 fucking feet. And even then, they can get somebody to do the shit. These motherfuckers are crafty. And they find ways. Every time a woman goes back to her abuser, what happens? She gets worse. Hair starts falling out. He ends up killing her. Or she ends up killing him. Y'all too busy stuck on these fucking stories, but y'all don't even know the person. You don't know if that person was abusive or being abused or not. I don't put nothing past the story that I see online where a husband done shot his wife or a wife done shot her husband no more. I don't. Because I done been through that shit, man. I'm not buying all of this playing both other sides of the fences, sorry stories. I'm not, no. Us, the public, we don't know what the fuck really happened. We just know the shit is on the news and it happened and we wasn't there. The fuck out of here. But I lived that life. I lived it. That's disgusting. I don't do that. I don't take sides no more. I don't take nobody's side anymore. Because that's me putting myself in somebody else's mix, altering my life path. Fuck that. I'm here to help and I'm out. I'm out. I'm giving you the information. Do what you want to with it. Do your research. Figure that shit out. Get the fuck on up the road. No. 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 That motherfucker will use your children against you. The very first thing they go for is what do they like? What is their favorite thing? Well, how can I get this child to get against his mama, her mama? Oh, what's their favorite thing? Food, toys, TV shows, clothes, whatever that child likes, they'll start using that tactic to lure that child in and then start planting on their mentality, planting seeds. And then you'll start watching that child start having hatred towards you because this motherfucker's playing on their emotions. And then before you know it, your child is hating you. And this motherfucker's sitting over here playing with your child's head and playing with your child's emotions and probably playing tiddlyfoot with the dick and the vagina. You don't know what the fuck they doing because you can't see it. But once you open your eyes to see the shit, get the fuck out. Find a way out. Oh, I watched him. I wasn't fully aware with my first three, but with my last son, I seen it all. And I realized why each and every one of my children have the problems that they have. It was him. You better be careful. Get your kids out. Because once they get to a certain age, that shit is going to be ingrained in them so deep, they're not going to have a very good outcome in life. Back to what I was saying. Those tactics, playing on your child's emotions, playing on your child's mental, playing on your child's physical. They start to reel your child in slowly by playing with them, giving them what they want, and then they start controlling that child. So-called discipline, but it's really not discipline. You watch. And watch how your child is reacting, because then your child is going to show signs that they are afraid of this person. Pay attention to your fucking kids. They're going to start showing signs that they're afraid of this person. They're gonna start showing signs of feeling forced and feeling guilty because they don't want to be with this person. But bad feeling bad because they don't want to go to this person, but they don't want to hurt this person's feelings. Stockholm syndrome. So then they go anyway and they looking for help. They looking to you, mama. Or they're looking to daddy for help. But the daddy and the mother or mother don't see it. So this child is stuck in this loop of being manipulated, mentally abused, and emotionally abused, and you being used as a tool, and that child is being used as a tool to inflate the ego of the narcissist, who gets invigorated and energized and happy because they're taking down someone and flipping everything that you was about and making it them who was the one and you the bad guy. Y'all better be careful. I've watched my husband do this shit time and time again, and I didn't realize it until I was gone for a while, healed myself, came back, got divorced, and I seen the shit for what it really was and didn't even realize that he was using my kids against me. And this shit is going on right in front of your fucking face and you can't even see it. Yeah, that's what that is. I'm here to open some eyes. Once it's my time to go, it's my time to go. But bitch, don't come for me. You got a fair warning. So I got my demons. Because I know there's some motherfuckers out there watching me right now who are just like the fucking people I'm speaking of. You all are horrible humans. I'm here to save lives and to bring reality to the forefront. So these people who are innocent can have a fighting fucking chance at life. I had to call on Prince Beelzebub one time, 2 times, to protect my 6-year-old son. He was 5 then. I did a petition to Prince Beelzebub to protect my son. I let it go because I realized that my husband at that time, because we hadn't gotten divorced yet, was playing my son against me. I had finally realized what he was really doing. So I goes to Prince Beelzebub and Lucifer. But I went to Prince Beelzebub for my son's protection. Because these types of people you can't fight by yourself. Don't ever try to. Go to Lucifer, Beelzebub, Sabnock, Valak, Glaciolabolus, Baal. Oh, I know some demons. Folklore, Lucifuge, Ruffacall. But I went to Prince Beelzebub. And I asked Prince Beelzebub to please protect my 6-year-old, well, he was 5 at the time, protect my 5-year-old son. Because my ex-husband, or husband at the time, was using my son to get to me because he knows my weakness is my children, because I wanted a family. Didn't even get to have, the main goal in my life wasn't to work. It wasn't to have no fucking career. It was to stay at home and raise my kids and to be a mother. I asked Prince Beelzebub to protect my son, and I'd be damned if he did. 5-year-old was protected. Speaking his mind at 5. Telling my ex-husband, no, I don't want to go with you. I want to be with my mama. I don't want to stay here. I want to be with her. Prince Beelzebub protected my son, and that's how I knew 100% that man was using my baby against me. And after that, I realized, which I already knew, after a while of healing myself, that don't have nobody but my demons. Because it don't matter what you say. It don't matter what you do. It does not matter how much you show your true self and prove your true self to these people. It don't fucking matter. Because nobody really gives a shit. I watch people. I watch how they treat me versus somebody else. Complete fucking strangers. We could be the same people waiting in the same motherfucking line having the same item. Take this here hand sanitizer. I'm still, for example, and this happens to me all the fucking time. All the time. And I don't know what the fuck be wrong with people. I ain't said shit. I ain't done shit. I'm just standing here. There could be some Mexican lady, because I was in Texas, and this has happened before. She's on her thing. She's getting her stuff, and the greeter says bye, or the cashier says thank you, have a nice day. But then when I get up there, it's happened before. I've had a cashier be completely nasty to me for no fucking reason. Only thing she did was swipe. I swiped to tap my card. I said thank you, and she. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Don't y'all? Anyway, be careful. Be careful. This shit is real. It's real. Well, I'm gonna get up here and lie about it. And I'm telling you, these people like this don't deserve to walk around here fucking free. They don't. I don't know what the fuck happened to all these mental insane asylums and mental institutions. They done turned them into jails. And you got people who are mentally and emotionally ill in jail when they should be in a mental health institution. What happened to the insane asylums? They need to be making those shits again and putting them up and putting the people in the right places. That's where they need to be. I'm here to bring awareness about this shit. Be careful who you let around your kids. If you're going through or have gone through or be consistently going through childhood trauma, don't get into no relationship. I wish I had somebody there to tell me, Lenya, don't get into no relationship. Go get help. Don't have no kids. Go get help. It's your job to love your kids, not your kids' job to love you. Go get help. I wish I had that one somebody or two that would have been there to tell me what I needed to know and led me in the right direction so my life wouldn't be as cracked up, jacked up, fucked up, whatever you want to call it, as it has been. And all the shit I didn't even do. I made the wrong decision to get with the wrong man at the wrong time in my life and made all the wrong decisions. I had really wrong decisions having kids. She's real. And I'm not the only one. There's people out there just like me that don't speak up, that can't speak up because we don't trust nobody. Y'all trying to jump into relationships and you not even right your damn self in the head. I wish I could go back. I wish I could. I wish I could go back to the day that man molested me. I wish I could go back. I probably would have bit his dick off. Knowing all that I know now, I probably would have fucked that man up being little. 2 years old, being molested by multiple men while my mother in the bed high, being raped by all them damn men at once. My life didn't even start out good. Like, I should have been dead a long time ago. Long time ago. I shouldn't even made it to 10. The shit that I've been through. 10 years old, bitch. And stuff that I didn't even do. Other people did that shit. I haven't even got to live my life yet. Because if it was really by choice, if I really had a real choice, making a consciously healthy and aware decision, I would have never had kids. Ever. Now that I know myself and I'm seeing all this shit, I would have never had kids. I don't regret having my kids. I regret the shit that I allowed to happen, not knowing what was really going on. But I would have never had children. Probably wouldn't even got married after I realized what the hell really is up. Discernment of spirits. I would never drag no innocent soul into this shithole earth. I'm not having no more kids. Nope. That's it. Y'all better be careful out there and be careful with having kids by these people. Because the only way you're going to get to really know somebody is to be around them. Not talking on the phone, not FaceTiming, physically present for prolonged periods of time and paying attention and knowing things. If you don't know shit, don't get with nobody until you have got knowledge up here. I see why a lot of folks are single. I see why a lot of people are single. I get it. I'm single and I'm staying that way by choice. I don't trust nobody. I got a dildo. I know how to make myself squirt. I won't cheat on me, bitch. I won't beat my own ass. I won't manipulate me. The fuck? I won't play me against me. I won't play my kids against me. No, hell no. No, I won't steal from me. I won't rob from me. I won't pray against me. I won't kill me. I won't poison myself. The fuck? I would much rather be single. I see too much and know too much. I've tried the dating thing. I've tried that. I ain't with it. I ain't for it. Hell no. I can't do it. And I'm not. Ew. I can't. I see too much. I know too much. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to. It's disgusting. It's just. I'm sorry. Fuck everything. You know, fuck it. I don't care. It's a personal decision. I don't want it. And not to mention, being around them types of people, let me tell you something. Something that I realized not too long ago. Oh, not too long ago, I mean a couple years ago. When I was by myself, finally, and away from all of these cruel ass family members, ex-husband, all of them, I found out something about money manifestation. And I hope y'all watching this all the way through. Whoever you have sex with, and this is with me because I manifest money with no problem. Always got money. I started noticing that if the man is either bad or has a broke mentality, poor mentality, your money gonna get fucked up. You gonna be broke. And we talking on a spiritual level. Once I realized that, celibate. Talk about a motherfucking agony. Could talk about a sex addict being a nympho is what they really is. A sex addict is a nympho. Talk about being in agony. I'm sitting around my house like, you mean to fucking tell me I can't have sex with nobody or my money gonna get cut? Fuck it. Celibate. Nah, I got a dildo. I know how to flick my bick. I know how to make the coochie fart without a man. Don't need no man for shit. I got me. I'm a wedge. Don't need that shit. So, if a man or woman, because I was wondering why I was so broke for years and why I was having such a hard time leaving him. Like, all of this shit didn't start making sense until I got away. Like, on those videos that I was showing y'all in my previous videos, me going through the dark night of the soul, that's when my awakening was happening. That's when all these pictures and all of this connecting of the dots was occurring. Praise Clawneck 444. Love you, Clawneck, baby. Love my demon. I was like, not only was I having angelic attacks because I wasn't keeping up with my magic, being depressed like that. There was just no way I was gonna keep up with shit being that sick. I was so pissed when I realized that not only at that moment me having sex with a man who is either abusive, manipulative, condescending, conniving, narcissistic, a user, abuser, liar, cheater, okay, follow me, broke minded, broke mentality, got a good job but can't keep no fucking money, always in debt kind of man, but got a nice car but can't keep the payments up, but beating on women or manipulating women. I came into so many realizations going through the dark night of the soul that I realized that's the reason why I was broke. That's the reason why I didn't have no money coming in, because I was laying with this guy repeatedly. And I was like, damn it, that's why I ain't got no money. Because Lucifer and his legion is not going to bless somebody who is high class. Because Luciferianism, this type of magic that I practice, that you practice, that we practicing, is gold standard. So Legion and Lucifer is telling you, you cannot touch anything that is vile. When I say vile, I mean vile. Because they will defile you. Defile. They will fuck your whole energy frequency up. Because Lucifer puts this aura around you. Clonic puts this aura of wealth around you. So when you laying with this person, you basically giving your money away. Energy transference. You making love to some nasty ass person, and you giving that love, and you giving your all, and you putting your energy into that scenario. They're taking your money. That's another thing I noticed with my ex-husband. Every time I had money coming in, it would go to him, and I wouldn't get it. That's why it was so hard for me to get out of that relationship, because I was broke. He had money. I didn't. Because I was given all of my divine blessings bestowed upon me, chosen by Lucifer, handpicked that whole time. So I stayed broke. It took for me to realize that I can't have sex with my ex-husband. He was my husband then. I couldn't do anything with him because my energy would transfer over to him, and he would take all of my money. Everything that was meant for me would go to him. Stop having sex with people. Ask Lucifer for guidance. Go to a demon. Go to Citri. Ask for somebody who's got good energy around them. Because you can seriously fuck up your life. I did. Without even realizing it. Shit happened for real. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say. I don't care. Stupid ass comments gonna get deleted. 1-800 hex that hope. You got me? Be careful. Because this type of magic is real. We don't fuck with lowers. We don't deal with angelic magic mixed with the Luciferian magic. We don't do none of that. We don't do the hoodoo, the Ifa, the Obe. We don't do none of that. This magic trumps all that shit. And once you realize that you can't mess around with certain types of people, you're going to find yourself by yourself like me, which I don't even give a damn, because I'd rather have Lucifer and Legion all by myself any day. Because they the ones who's truly taking care of me. They the ones teaching me all these lessons. They the ones who's helping me to see what's really going on. You can't lay with somebody who has mismatched energy or draining energy. Like I said, when I was laying next to my husband and I was pregnant, he was my husband then. And I felt nothing but this energy being pulled from me. Like a whirlpool going out of me, draining me, and he would be energized and I would be drained and sick and hair falling out and shit. Like just laying next to somebody, just being in a 6-foot radius. That's why we got this 6-foot radius of step 6 feet back. Because we have a 6-foot radius of energy around us, our own energy. Y'all got a lot to learn. And when somebody steps into that 6-foot radius, y'all energy is blended. Energy transference. Learn how to seal your aura. Do protection work. Protect my aura. Protect my field of energy so nobody can come in and take and siphon and pull away the blessings that I have. Because who you interact with as well, who you're connected to, that energy, that money, that love, all of that can be transferred from you, your blessings, to somebody else who you have a tie to. And you wondering why your man is cheating. You giving all your money and your love to him, and he's transferring that energy and he's taking it somewhere else and don't even fucking love you. You can't even see, because you don't have discernment of spirits. You can't even see that you being drained. Energy vampires, narcissists, abusers, deliberate people. They're deliberately like this and they don't care. Intentionally like you. That means you cannot change them. You have to leave or stay and die. I mean, that's your choices. I had a big ass patch of hair about, I done got tangled up. I was with my ex-husband. I had a patch of hair from here, a big ass bald spot. All of this hair all grew back. I wish I had a comb or something. From here, because it reached almost my hairline. I had about that much hair. All of this hair right here that I'm holding, that's a lot of hair missing. I had a big ass bald spot. All this hair was gone. All of my hair started falling out. All of it. And I couldn't even stop it. Like, I couldn't stop my hair from falling out because I was so stressed. Even spending time around him, because we do have a daughter together, I get drained because he deliberately says and does things. He's a clown. Like, once you really start paying attention to a person's language, once you start paying attention to how goofy they are, and I don't mean the funny goofy, like, motherfucker, you ain't got no kind of education, ain't got no manners, don't have no real mental functions. You just saying anything and people is going along with it and following after it, and ain't got, like, blind following after the blind, deaf, dumb, and blind zombies. Once y'all figure this shit out, you gonna move different. Because if you ain't got God, like I said, if you ain't got a God, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. Because you're not gonna be able to discern the spirits. When I say spirits, I mean people. People. Leviathan takes away all the other lingering angels and dead people and all that shit. But when I say discernment of spirits, I mean discernment of people's intentions. How they move, what they saying, their tactics. I mean, this shit is in front of you. You got motherfuckers in the grocery store not even expressing correct customer service, picking and choosing. No, bitch, you work in public service. You supposed to treat everybody the same. Thank you for coming because you doing business for you the business representative. I ain't gonna mention no particular store, but their customer service could be a whole lot better. You can't pick and choose who you nice to working in customer service. Cause one customer lost, every business will tell you one customer lost. You can't replace that one customer. That'll be forever one loss unless that customer decides to come back. Y'all better be careful. Watch your children. Pay attention to your babies. Listen to your babies. Pay attention when they go to school around these creepy ass teachers. Your child's scared to go to school. Better pay attention to these creepy ass teachers. Because who's raising our kids? We not. Where they at? Where your kids at? Right. I ain't even got to finish that sentence. You know where it's at. I ain't got to finish the question. I ain't got to finish the sentence. You know exactly where your kids is at. Be careful with your children. Listen to your kids. Do magic over your children to protect them and keep them safe so don't no creep come in and fuck them up. Because you got motherfucking stepfathers and stepmothers trying to fuck your kids and you don't even know it until your kid is grown and you don't even know why your child is being nasty to you until you pay attention to your kids while they're young. You got little babies and you practicing demonic magic, you better put them in there. You better incorporate protection over everything you got. Even down to your motherfucking dandruff, bitch. I'm not even fucking playing. This shit's real. It's real. And I went for the longest time keeping quiet because I thought nobody was going to believe me. Because he was that good at lying. And he still is. He's that good at making himself look good. Got people catering to him, waiting on him hand and foot, and this motherfucker's stuck in a... Pay attention. Learn some shit. Magic ain't just for them silly ass love spells, because you can be casting a love spell on somebody that's gonna cut your head off. And you get mad at a demon because they didn't bring that motherfucker into your life and they was trying to heal you. You don't know who you fucking casting a love spell on. Stop that shit. That's why I don't do love spells. I don't do that shit. Unless you are married and you know that your husband or your wife is for you and y'all having a little spat and you need some help, then I will. I don't do love spells for a fucking reason. You don't know who you really doing a love spell on. You don't know who you really bringing into your reality because you didn't have enough time to really get to know, understand the depth of knowing that person. You casting a relationship or an obsession spell on or a love spell on somebody and it didn't work. That motherfucker could chop your body up into pieces and scattered your motherfucking self all over wherever. Or they could have severely hurt you, or you could have died of a heart attack, or you could have been stuck somewhere. You don't know what these demons are protecting y'all from. Don't get mad at them. The fuck? Anytime I get a no, praise Lucifer, because I know that a demon is protecting me for something that could potentially cause me further harm down the road, and I'm 42. The lifespan is what, 60 something? Not even 60 something. This motherfuckers dying of heart attacks in their early 20s and 30s now. No. I don't see how y'all doing love spells and obsession spells on people. Oh, I got a crush on this dude, and oh, he look good. Yeah, but you don't know that this motherfucker, like, what's that dude's name? Got a vat of acid in his fucking bedroom. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all getting into relationships with people and ain't even getting to know them. Like, you got boats that float along the water, right? You got boats that float along the water. They on the surface. But nigga, you got a motherfucking submarine that goes deep. That knows the ocean. Because it goes to the ocean ground and in between and all the way through. Y'all just sitting on the surface. Oh, I got a crush on him. I want him. And then the motherfucker knocking your head up against the wall, got blood stains and shit. And got... Yeah, okay. I don't do love spells for a reason. I ain't touching it with a 10-foot paw. I can't. I can just, something in me, I can't do it. I can't do it. No. Fuck that shit. No. Oh, he look good. He's fine. He's so, he like his beard and he looks so nice. And the motherfucker's completely psycho and a narcissist, using everything you say against you in a court of law. You got narcissistic justice system, the fuck. And y'all really doing these love spells? I can't do it. I'm not. No. Good luck with that one. Breakup spells, I can do that. Marriage spells, if y'all engaged, y'all know that y'all know you need a little bit of spiritual help, I can do that. But other than that, I'm not fucking with no love spells. Because you don't know who you casting these spells on. Somebody you just met. The fuck is wrong with you? Stop. Getting with the wrong person can set you back years, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually. That's what this video is about. If you have sex with the wrong person, having one night stands with the wrong people, men or women, and you wonder why your ass is fucking broke, and you a Luciferian, whether you knew or aged and experienced like me, you wonder where your money is gone. You gave all your financial energy, all of your energy that you surrounded to that person. Energy transference. Being with the wrong person can set you back mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially, and your kids. Especially once your kids get set in their ways and they have been programmed mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially by the person hiding behind the veil, starting the shit starter, who is a coward and can't step up and say the shit that they did, but put all the blame on you to make you look like the bad guy and them look like the savior. Get the fuck out of here. Want the truth to come out to somebody about somebody? Find a demon that's gonna bring the truth out. Amon, 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 brings out somebody's true character. You want to find out the truth about somebody? Do some fucking spells before you do a love spell. Don't be stupid. Don't mishandle this magic. You got to be really special to me and have a real place in my heart in order for me to do love spells on somebody. There was only one person that I did love spells on that really got to me, and he was perfect. But I decided I didn't want him because I don't want a relationship. So you got to really sit and evaluate what you truly want. I don't want no relationship. There's witches out there and married and all kinds of shit. I don't give a damn. I don't want that shit. That ain't what I'm after. Amon, Amon, brings out somebody's true character. So before you do any love spells on somebody you got a crush on, because you don't live with this motherfucker, so you don't really know this person. Especially if you in high school. You ain't at home with that person. You are not in that person's house. You don't know if that person's getting their ass beat by their dad or their mama. You don't know what the fuck is going on. You got a crush. Yeah, the motherfucker gonna crush you. Go to Amon, Amon, to bring out somebody's true character, who they truly are, their real personality. So that way you can make a more informed decision when doing spell work on somebody. I feel sorry for y'all. Y'all can either take it or leave it. Spiritual coaching counselor at your service. Hail Lucifer. Hell Legion. I ain't got shit else to say. Cause what the fuck is y'all even doing? If y'all ain't watching, looking, and learning, what's the point? Well, I'm about to get off of here. I said what I needed to say. Good luck. I hope I help somebody somewhere, some kind of way. Praise Lucifer. Praise Legion.